promise you, whatever live battle Gator had last where he wore that, he was in the battle, he beat that dude, came out, didn't even leave the event, just went to the garage and was like, hey, yo, hold this. I'm about to kill somebody else right quick. All right. Boom, boom. And did the Tommy B battle right there in the garage of the other battle. That's like 4 rounds in one day. Only DNA and people like that do that type of stuff. Man, tell me you wasn't watching this battle and it ain't remind you of the family members arguing at the cookout, putting all their business. That's all their business stuff. You don't even need to know who's sleeping with who. Uncle Tom can't keep his hands to himself. Margaret can't keep her leg closed. And it's just like, I just thought we was spitting some balls. Where all these personal come from, but hey, y'all gonna let it ride. What's going on, Bars Badly? We still here. We still here. I just seen something ugly. That Tommy B Gator got real. When Mr. Disrespectful when he come around, you always in for a show. Especially when he know the person and it seemed like Gator took a nerve. Seemed like he took the nerve. Cause who nerve has Gator not ticked? I mean, like, he Gator. You probably done ticked his nerve 1,000 times. Oh, but this one here. Both of them. Like, when you know somebody personally, you can go at them with the personals. The only thing is, when you know that two people know each other, you just kind of gonna believe everything they say, because it's like, oh, I know you know him, so it's like, that's got to be facts. Now, if we taking this one to battle rap and just battle rap tactics, the style, the matchup, you have to look at Gator and see, like, hey, Gator's doing live battles. He's on this platform, he's on this platform, he's on this league. Y'all seen it. He's had 1,000 views over here, 1,000 views over here, and 2,000 views over here. And not only does he's getting the views, but he's winning these battles. You know what I'm saying? Some of these guys, he's 30 in them, and in the battles that he didn't win, he made it look good. He's out here doing this thing live and shaking. Tommy B, he's running bars. He's bringing good judges in. He's getting people to come in and do some editing. Like, he's making connections to like have the, you know what I'm saying, like the graphics and everything looking right, and have different people working. Like, he's working on making bars better. So naturally it would look like Gator's just about to run through and smoke this man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you of course, in the back of your mind, you have to think Gator may be focused on some other things that might give Tommy B his inch material, but it's like him thinking that Tommy B ain't gonna be focused neither. So I was expecting like something okay. I was expecting, something like, alright, something for the people. It's not what I got. We got some fire. We got something you could watch back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and something you can break down. So So let's go ahead and get into it, man. If you don't know me, you finna find out. I'm a battle rap fan. I have an opinion, and I'm gonna give it as far as this battle. 4 Fire Flames, man. This battle had like, it was nice for the league. It was definitely nice for the league, especially since I was expecting to like Gator to kind of go through Tommy B kind of easily and just out punch him, and that was not the case, man, at all, man. I think both of these guys did their thing, and it came down to a close one. Had to get nitpicky, and so through this one, we're gonna be going back and forth with some nitpicky things. We're gonna start with Gator, because I really think that Gator came from a battle and just did his round outside. Like, oh, okay, let me get Tommy B on out the way before we go home. But it wasn't just throwaway bars, in my opinion. He gave a little bit of meat, because he came in like, look, dog, you gonna claim you make niggas, but you don't make niggas. And you dang sure ain't make me. And if you seen in the video afterwards, I hope you paid attention, like Gator got battles and he be doing views. Not only does he get views, it's not like he's getting views because the opponent cooked him. Nah, he's actually got a couple 30s. And he has actually, like, has a good looking joint. And like, he may have lost, but he could have won. Like, he's got a good debatable, and like, it's viewing, he's getting booked. So he trying to say he made himself, and I believe he can state that claim. He's setting up a little bit of offensive, defensive, just in case Tommy B hits him with a little bit of something. I like that, never holding the chrome thing. Fire. Because Tommy B has often said, hey, and he's talking about you don't make niggas. He's like, yo, you ain't made chrome. Chrome probably did that on their own. I'm real. You fake. The only time you shook hands with the Chrome was actually Chrome, the battle rapper. And as a matter of fact, if you put him on, why you ain't on the KOTD stage with a Bars t-shirt on? Why not? What's going on? They do battles in Canada, don't they? You in Canada, this is what he's saying. This personal. This ticking a little nerve. I also like how he's going on and saying, you didn't build bars. Facebook did. And then like, he could have dug into it a little bit more, but like, a lot of the thing with it is like, people have so many Facebook subscribers and so many Facebook page owners, but can't translate it to the YouTube. Like, how can you not translate it to the YouTube? How do you have so many Facebook subscribers and it doesn't translate to the YouTube? So it's like, bars wasn't built by you. Facebook pretty much did it, because bars can really be built from the YouTube, because Gator made his name on the YouTube. He's getting views on the YouTube. This is what he's trying to say. You just gotta break it down. You gotta break it down. Maybe he could have delivered it and pinned it out a little differently, but I believe this is what he's trying to say. This is supposed to tick a nerve. This is supposed to strike Tommy B. Now, let's be nitpicky. To Tommy B's defense, he don't really come off like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he mentions Brewskin 40, you know what I'm saying? Salute Michael Knight, ABR, salute Drops, and I think he's more so of a supporter though, dog. I don't think he tries to take credit for putting people on. He just says, hey, I saw that these guys were nice. I knew they could make it, and I pushed them. And like, I'm happy I pushed them. But it's like, for the sake of a battle, I see what you did there. And then after that, Gator goes into being Gator. Gator does what we expect. So then let's just get into Tommy B's round, and then we're gonna go back into Gator's bars, because right now I'm just being like a little bit nitpicky about some things that were said. Now something was brought up in Tommy B's round, where he was trying to play Gator for going from league to league. That NASCAR punch, fire. Wait a minute, let me finish. That's what you gotta do, Tommy B. Like, let me pull. You can't see it, but I'm pulling the insides of my pocket. Like, you seen the logo. When your pocket's empty and you trying to get that bread, you gotta get your name up. Best way to get your name up is to beat somebody over here, beat somebody over here, beat somebody over here, beat somebody. So, in other words, the best way to make your name is to build your name over here, build your name over here, build your name over here. Then somebody over here is saying, hey, I want you to come over here and do that for me. I got you, Gator, I got you. And we being nitpicky, we need. But the way Tommy B worked it, that's how you gotta work it. That's how you gotta work it. Also, Tommy B, I know you disrespectful. And you pride yourself on being disrespectful. Wait a minute. Let me finish. There's just some things that should not be touched. I believe marriages, come on, dog. You gon' play the... That's just downright wrong. That's wrong. If two people love each other, they might not be in the financial situation to spend 10 stacks on a wedding. You know how much them dresses cost? Come on. Come on. Let me speak for Gator and Rosie real quick. When two people love each other, bank accounts do not mount. Do not count. It does not matter. When two people love each other, how much is in bank account doesn't matter. It's more about the amount of love that's in each other's hearts. I got y'all. But Tommy B show did do a good job of playing y'all marriage. And we about to get into these. We really about to get into these bars now. Sorry, we had to take some time. But Tommy B came out there and was like, I mean, on a level of 1 to 10 when it comes to disrespect, level 1 to 10, he was Arsenal. Like, I mean, first off, he talking about, you know what, I don't hit chicks, but you do. I'll make an exception for you, basically. You know, Gator will snap on anybody, and it's like, hey, there's proof of that. Will the church say amen? They will. MFH, well, murder for hire, mother's face in hands, but, you know, he's trying to say that you beat on your wife, dog. He making it hit, like, all right, cool. The dirty laundry angle, fire. And what makes it so nice is like he's putting your dirty laundry like right here, and it's like, yo, clean this and fold it, and then he's telling you how to do it, and he's going through it all, dog. And then he even gave you some tips: Tide, Extra, and Gain. And if that wasn't enough, he not only played the fact that you put your hands on a female, he played the fact that you married the female that you put your hands on. Also, he played the fact that the woman you put your hands on be bringing in the money for the family. Also, there's more. Yeah. He also said that the one who be bringing in the breadwinner for your family is like, you know what I'm saying, like 30 for 70 in 100 games, meaning like she don't be winning that much bread because she got a thrift store dress and not a David's bridal dress, and David's bridal dresses be like $300. He was hitting you with them hot tamales. Nah, hey, yeah. Tommy B ain't got the most intricate pen. Tommy B ain't got the most wit to him. Tommy B ain't got the most swag. And you know, I kind of played Mike Will. Hey, man, Tommy B, we can't let you slide with doing these videos in the dark now. Like, I mean, hey, it's cool. We don't think you're reading, but hey, we want to see you now. We want, cause you could be. You could have a little piece of paper to help you keep your place, and you know it's so dark and you blacked out. I don't think y'all. It's just I had to say something like, well, I had to keep it fair. You know, cause see, it's always love. You know what I'm saying? It's never disrespect. It's always, even if y'all think it's disrespect, it ain't. So I had to give Tommy B some too. But yeah, dog. How you put a ring around the rosy. Ugh. That was hard. And there's gonna be times in marriage that you're gonna be like, why did he put the ring around Rosie? I just want the divorce. But nah, push through it. I think from what I've heard, you know, married life gets good around the 13-year mark and beyond. So, you know, just push through it. But that why you want to put the ring around Rosie. He hit you with the classics, you know, the Harlem Green, the Vish Van Gogh, you know, and then he says you had the classic with Venomous X, dog. He ain't even mention your nickel plated that day. That ain't even cool, bro. That's disrespect to nickel plated, and you see, the disrespect is real. Tommy. Gator, I gotta tell you why you lost. To me, I'm gonna tell you why you lost. Yeah. You was hitting them, that box in the gym, all them flips, fire. The trapped in the closet, fire, that Detroit scheme, and you played it well with the, you know, Falcata and the hat, and how you acted it out, and the Bazaar and the 8 Mile, like, nice in the hat trick, nice in the Lieutenant Dan, and the Uncle Hector, the Addams Family, and the lightsaber. You outpunched him. You outpunched him like what, 6-1? Like, yeah, you were punching. Them punches ain't mean nothing. Them punches did not mean anything. If this was, you know, a real fight, you know, unfortunately, you're in a middleweight class, and you were throwing a lot of punches on a heavyweight opponent who just put you in a corner and was eating those punches, and that corner you were in, it's like, nah, because he just played to the character, and we don't want to hear these bars now. We don't want to hear these bars. We want to hear your rebuttal. And I know, like, this was a 1-round battle online where you didn't have that opportunity to do that, and you can freestyle. So if this was live, you would have had the opportunity to do that. So you're like, ooh, Tommy B, if you would have tried that live, you know I would have came back. But we have to give it up to the mind of Tommy B, don't we? Because I don't think that was an accident. I think that's planned, because that's what Tommy B does. He goes first, he's disrespectful, he puts his opponent in the corner, and it's like, hey, can your bars beat that? Can your fake bars beat this reality that I put on you? Because you could talk about cutting me, you could talk about shooting me, you could talk about stabbing me, but I'm gonna deliver around, because they want to hear you talk about how you're a loser in life. And that's what he did, and I gave him credit for it. Also, I must say, I think from Gator's mind point, Gator went into this battle like, you know what, this is Tommy B. I can do this and beat him. I think that he constructed and delivered a round that beat the best Tommy B that we've seen before this battle. Gator didn't have to do his homework on Tommy B. He knows him. He knows his battles. He was like, oh yeah, this was the best Tommy B I've seen, and he was good here. So I'm gonna lump all that together, and I gotta do this to beat Tommy B. All right, let's do that. That's exactly what he did. Tommy B just came on a different level. Tommy B came with a little more person. They were both trying to press some buttons, and Tommy B really hit that button. In my opinion, man, fire battle though. Lastly though, you can't fool us no more, my guy, and that is the problem with having multiple battles with thousands of views. We done seen you now. We done seen you. We know what it looks like when you try. We know what it looks like when you don't. We know what it looks like when you freestyle. We know what it looks like when you choke. You can't, you no longer can fool us. You no longer can fool us. We looked at this battle. We know, yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. But we've seen Gator better. Tommy B got the bars that this person didn't get. Tommy B got the bars that person didn't get. So, to avoid that, you're gonna have to put Tommy B's name in it a little bit more. Like use your throwaway bars, but incorporate something that's make it catered a little to them, or make the bars all haymakers, like they are in your live battles. Cause Tommy B came out with a smoker. I think we got to give it up to him. If Gator feels he won, I can see it. I definitely can see it, because bar for bar, it wasn't a match. Tommy B was better bar for bar than he has been though, and Tommy B had some good wit to some bars. Like that NASCAR was fire. The Ring Around the Rosie was fire, and Tommy B had like 4 haymakers, bro. Like, keep it a buck. And Gator had like a good sling of just solid punches. Solid punches. Good battle. I think Tommy B took that though. Easy, man. It's all love, man. Salute.